So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called "Don't Go in the Woods." At least that's what the movie title said when I played the DVD. But then on the DVD cover and on the main menu screen, it has a different title: "Don't Go in the Woods. Dot 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 Alone!" Exclamation point. Um, I'm not sure why they renamed it. I like the original better. Don't Go in the Woods sounds better than Don't Go in the Woods Alone, especially when you consider that the plot revolves around these four hiker ecologist kids. Um, not a single individual, although there are some solitary hikers that get wasted in this. This is going to be another Friday the 13th ripoff, but instead of Jason's mom, you've got Ted Kaczynski dude living in a cabin. The insides kind of resemble the insides of the cabin kind of resemble the insides of the house in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Kind of ransacked and disheveled looking. Um, yeah, so the four camper kids. There's this one annoying ecologist expert with a cowboy hat, and he walks around in freezing cold with tight shorts and a t-shirt. I guess he kind of he's got that Magnum PI look to him. He gets wasted pretty late in the movie, and you don't really feel bad. Kind of like Friday the 13th, you don't really feel sorry for these kids, um, or for the ecologist, for that matter, because the dialogue is inane, and they don't really say much that sounds like normal conversation, which kind of makes the movie even better in a way. Um, you got that's one camper dude, and then there's another white bitch who's kind of got a round bottom, interesting figure. Um, she's kind of attractive in a way, but anyway, she's chubby, and I think her name is Angie Brown or something. I don't know if that's her real name, but they call her Joanne in this movie. Um, she looks like the snobby reference librarian who kicks you out of the computer section for watching porn. Uh, that's what she kind of reminds me of. Um, then there's a redhead, kind of chubby too. She reminds me of this girl that I used to work with when I was in college. Her name was Diane Sumner, and the manager at Round Table Pizza where I was working. I heard that he got lucky enough to uh, to do anal with Diane, but then I saw Diane a few years later. She didn't look too hot, so I was kind of glad that I never got in a relationship with Diane. And she's got a butch lesbian haircut too, just like that librarian bitch that I was talking about earlier. Um, so they're kind of interesting. The other dude is like I don't know, he's kind of like a muscular macho dude. Um, yeah, so I'll talk about him later. I forget his name. They're just a bunch of, like I said, they're just four backpackers going out in the forest. Meanwhile, like I said, people are getting wasted and hacked. This is a slasher movie, kind of like Friday the 13th, but instead of Jason's mom, you've got the Ted Kaczynski wild man dude hiding out in the cabin. Uh, he like hacks people's arms off, chops their head off. He likes to stab people and stuff. Um, and you don't feel sorry for any of these people because they're kind of like people that you don't really relate to. on a day-to-day basis. Like I said, they're ecologists and backpackers. So much like the teenage kids in Friday the 13th, you don't really feel bad when they're getting killed, and you don't actually get to see the killer until 30 minutes into this. So he looks pretty whack with the beads across his face and the kind of bearskin outfit that he's wearing. He looks like I don't know how to describe him. He looks kind of like a Daniel Boone type dude. Um, yeah. Um, so then he starts killing the four kids. I guess they're kids. They look like 30-year-old teenagers, and then so he starts off with the annoying ecologist dude. I forget the dude's name already, but yeah, he kills that dude, and then the other three start running away from him. But I guess Joanne, the hottest one, gets stuck in the woods, or she gets separated somehow. The other two manage to escape, and meanwhile, there's like the county sheriff. He's the Keystone Cops, I guess. He looks like he eats Burger King for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or the local Black Bear restaurant. Um, yeah, meat and potatoes all day long. He kind of reminds me of my stepdad, actually, who died in the mid '90s from cardiac arrest. Anyway, so the Keystone Cops can't catch this dude. They don't know where he's hiding. They dispatch a helicopter to try to find him. They can't see anything. So finally, after the two of the backpackers return, um, they they organize a posse. I guess they can't borrow the state trooper's helicopter, so they have to walk out in the woods into the Ted Kaczynski's cabin. And they see Joanne's dead body, the hot white bitch that I was telling you about. There are no boobies in this right away, but for some reason Ted Kaczynski manages to hack her shirt so you get to see her a little bit of cleavage with no nipples. And yeah, she's dead. They find her dead in Ted Kaczynski's cabin. Meanwhile, the redheaded um, the redheaded bitch, kind of chubby, and the other muscular dude, they decide to go Rambo on this dude. They go back in the forest, and I'm not going to spoil the ending, but this is a low budget movie. The There's kind of an annoying Casio um, keyboard, and it's not like some dude just got a microphone and a Casio keyboard, cheap thing from friggin' Radio Shack, and put together the soundtrack to this at the end with the rolling credits, which only last for about a minute, and kind of reminds me of Barry J. Gillis' first movie, Things. You know, it's got that cheap Casio keyboard sounding thing, and so pretty cool flick. It's one of those so bad that it's good type movies. Got 3.1 rating from IMDb, which is pretty bad, but not the bottom of the barrel, I guess you could say. I gave it five stars on Netflix because I like these kind of bad movies. So cool, check it out. It's available on DVD, and I'll post the trailer in the description box down here. I'll post the trailer, so So cool. That's about it. It's raining pretty hard here in San Mateo, and this is supposed to rain at Christmas. Um, so we're going up to Sacramento on Tuesday, Christmas Day, to check out my cousin's place. I haven't been there in about 4 years. Um, so that should be pretty cool. Just spend the afternoon in Rockland. Um, so later's, I guess we're going to some Chinese joint for my grandmother-in-law's uh, birthday. I don't know how old she is. She must be like 95. So later's, have a good day. I'm gonna finish watching Hatchet, Yo. So I'll post a movie review of Hatchet pretty soon. Later's.